He is a champion. He is an icon. He is a friend.
And now, a 14-time NBA All-Star selected to 12 All-NBA teams, a league MVP and an NBA champion, a 7-foot forward from Germany, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Got to shout him out, man. Turnaround jumper. Gotcha's right. A lot of MFFLs. The Mavericks front office staff is down here tonight. Basket for Dirk tonight.
Well, he got a small on him. We've seen him take advantage of little mouse that are in his house.
Jakob Poeltl breaks up the lob pass. Went back to Brunson. Dirk's second shot of the game. Knocks it down. Up top for three from Justin Jackson. There you go! Grinning ear to ear, baby. Started a revolutionary time in the game as you see the knee bend in the three and how it sent the NBA on a trajectory to where it is now. More shooting from the perimeter, more spacing.
Yeah, people like to say change the game. There's only a few that truly change the game, and that guy...
He did it with another three.
Did it.
Back-to-back threes by Dirk.
2 in a row for Dirty. Paul found him. He found the nets.
Harvey were a Laker, maybe.
No. Not gonna happen, guys.
Dirk on the jump stop, and he tosses it in. Dirk's got 8 in the third quarter. 38% for the three-point arc.
Phenomenal.
He's coming back. We still have a few more minutes to savor the flavor.
I'll take him.
Devin Harris finds Dirk. He's open baseline. Yes, sir! Center the floor.
Yep. Where are you?
And it's Dirk freed up on the Powell pin down. And he hits bullseye.
Blue down screen for him this time.
Everybody rising in unison. Those that weren't already on their feet. They see Dirk up top, and Dirk over Eubanks. Got it to go from the top of the key. 20 points, 10 rebounds.
They're going to take him out.
Yeah, there's been a foul committed with 46.8 seconds left. The last shot made by Dirk, and he will come off the floor for the final time. The first basket Dirk made was in Oakland, California against the Golden State Warriors. The last one he made was in San Antonio, Texas. Top of the key jumper. At the top of the telecast tonight, we said the phrase "the end of an era" is used far too casually in sports and in life these days. But tonight, as this season has ended, this truly has been the end of an era that we'll never forget.
It was emotional for me last night. It was physically and emotional draining. But, you know, I left it all out there today again, representing the franchise and the city that I love. So I had a blast. That video got me really emotional before the game, and really want to thank the Spurs organization for everything, for pushing me every year and making me a better player.
The final game
of The Last Dance. And the class of 2003 is well represented. LeBron James, the younger brother, Chris Paul. And of course, back to the 03 class.
Foot injury.
Yeah, he's getting back into routine, though, getting more minutes, and as Kelly gets a nice back cut finish.
21st start for Brooklyn.
Can't leave the ball right there. They left it open.
Now you see him. Wade ducks in. Bounces for Udonis, who did it. A minute left in the first quarter. Dwayne from the corner. Kaboom! Wade's last game of his career. Shoots the jumper on Shabazz and buries it. 15 minutes. Has 8 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. Make it 5 assists. Perfect handoff.
Through. Again, really coming into his own here in Brooklyn, where he's been able to lead.
Wade locates the defense in Allen and hits the reverse on the big man. Playing your last 2 games alongside your brother and teammate, Dwayne Wade. Duncan, as a freshman in 2011, as a senior in 2014. We're an assist away. Somebody cut. Udonis! You did it! Triple-double for Wade, and Haslam scored the goal.
Oh, my. To have UD do that, too? How perfect is that? That is amazing.
It's absolutely picture perfect. Amazing. Dwayne Wade's 5th career triple-double on a jump shot from Udonis. Well, just when you thought you couldn't top last night, and your Heat still 11th rebound for Wade. That ends the 3rd quarter. I'm almost shocked that didn't go in. A standing ovation for Wade. If you saw a movie and this is how it played out, you said,
here we're going to see the quick burst and then the driving kick, and that's going to get him the triple-double up with the assist, and it's UD of all people. And look at his friends right there enjoying it. LeBron, Chris Paul, Carmelo.
And in the career of Dwayne Wade, here was a magic moment. Wade with 2 triples tonight. But John, could you think of a better way for this all-around generational player? Let the man in. Looks like Miami, doesn't it? We're in Brooklyn, folks. Dwayne Wade will enter his 30th minute of his final game. He already has a triple-double. I believe they play at the Nassau County Coliseum on Long Island. The G League Nets. Wade again. 22 in his farewell performance. 22 in a triple-double. 52. The countdown has moved inside of 3 minutes. Here's Wade, a 3. A parting gift from the great Dwayne Wade, who now has 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Justice Winslow returns for Miami. Stepping up the
That's it. His basketball career is over. Let the rest of his life begin with all the peace, joy, and happiness one man and one family can have. Well, the basketball gods bless Miami and Heat Nation with a great Dwayne Wade for all these many years. So humbled, so grateful, so thankful that we all went on the ride together with him. It's over. Season's over. Dwayne Wade's career is over. Ends with a triple-double. Magnificent. Hard to imagine the emotion inside Dwayne Wade right now, what he's thinking, what he's feeling. We'll hear from him after the game. Matter of fact, we're going to hear from him just seconds from now. How about Udonis Haslam tonight? 30 minutes and a double-double with 12 points and 11 rebounds. You think he'll remember forever that he made the shot that gave Dwayne Wade a triple-double in his final game ever.
He'll be holding that over him for free dinners and drinks forever.
I don't know what's harder to believe, that he ended with a 30-point game and a triple-double, or the fact that his career is over. Now, the last jersey exchange of the season and the career for Dwayne Wade, his good friend, his draft class partner, Carmelo Anthony. That hug has me. Well, they brought us 2 championships, those two, along with Chris Bosh and their teammates. The Heat were NBA kings in 2012 and 2013, and Dwayne gave us our first championship back in 06 when he had one of the great championship series for an individual player in the history of the league. He averaged 35 points a game in the series and nearly 40 points per game in the Heat's 4 wins to secure their first ever NBA title.
To show their appreciation for our fans, the players have decided to give them, these dedicated fans, the jerseys right off their backs tonight. Thank you all so very much.
That picture taking place with all the Heat teammates behind them, and look at the Brooklyn Nets. They're going through their own jersey exchange, but the moment is D-Wade. LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Carmelo side by side with their good friend Dwayne Wade. Now the Heat lose the game 113-94, but this does not feel like a loss right now.
No, not at all. Wow, this feels like a moment you don't want to end.
Look around the building. And much like Miami last night, no fans are leaving. Well, the Dwayne Wade phenomenon is truly as unique as the player and the person himself.
Really from the old school kind of player that plays through things and makes no excuses.
And he's underneath the reverse layup on his final game. Bryant still working, doing work. Kobe underneath, count if it goes.
That's why I think he's been going to the basket a little bit more.
The chants continue to echo through Staples Center, as they have through his entire career.
Then go to practice with them.
A basket equals a 50-point game. Kobe underneath. He's got 51! A 2-possession game. Here's his 19th field goal, Stu.
The crowd is just absolutely out of their minds right now.
Yeah, they are.
Miriam, they're just so happy.
26th career 50-point game, and that face. Oh man, he is.
Look at him trying to get air.
Yeah.
I used to tease him a few years back, many years back to be true about him having a third lung because he never seemed to get tired.
Down the middle he goes, corner of the key. He's got another one. Kobe with the ball and the Lakers down 4. Bryant on his way. It's a 1-point game.
He's so tired he can barely pick his feet up. Look at him. But he continues to wheel himself. His ability to wheel himself and puts his wheel on the opposition is amazing.
56 points.
Are you kidding me?
The amazing Kobe Bryant.
You've got to be kidding me.
And there is just under a minute to play, and it's a 1-point game.
That guy, look at him. He's just slugging along, and all of a sudden he just rears up and bam! And then he runs down the court. It's like, oh, wow, still got a minute and something to go. And actually you have less than a minute to look at Jack. Jackson, yeah, baby. I said 40, but I'll take 56. I might even take 60.
Jay for 3. Lakers will get a chance to take the lead, and look who has the ball. With half a minute to play, Bryant for the lead. Yes! Kobe Bryant gives the Lakers the lead.
this game. This takes it to an absolute another level. An absolute another level.
Magical Mamba. Take us through it, Stu. Lakers lead it by 1.
Oh my goodness. They've been trying to trap him, so he goes away from it and then pulls up and knocks down the long deuce. He's got 58. And the good news is the Lakers have a chance at the final shot because the game clock is at 31.6. So he has an opportunity to get 6-0 in the final game of his 20th season.
One of the most incredible farewell performances for any athlete ever.
Oh, he pushed off and got away with it.
And he is fouled.
But does he have enough legs to get free throws?
We'll see. 2 free throws for 60. A 60-point game for Kobe Bryant. Lakers up by 3.
Don't give up any fouls.
Hayward all the way, misses, taken by Randall. Bryant ahead with 7 seconds. Clarkson, the Lakers are going to win it. The Lakers are going to win it.
What a performance. What an exit for number 24. You couldn't have written this.
You are watching one of the greatest performances in the history of this game because of what it means, the significance of one of its greatest stars saying goodbye. Here it is. Kobe Bryant. Utah will inbound the ball. There are 4 seconds remaining. It's into Lyles. It's on its way. The game is over. And Kobe Bryant's final memory for us is a 60-point game and a victory over the Utah Jazz.
The first one came in October of 1984 against Washington. 1,250 games, regular and postseason later. The finale for Michael Jordan for Washington in Philadelphia. As you would expect, everybody who could get their hands on a media credential, a ticket, or claim that they knew somebody were there to see it, hear it, and enjoy it.
It's been fun. I'm ready to go. Don't need the hoopla that comes along with it. And obviously, with me coming into the arena, you can see all what it creates. But let's get it over with and move on.
A celebrity row, the likes of a Laker game, Bill Cosby on hand, Warren Sapp and Ron Harper, Spike Lee wearing some jersey from somewhere. Before the game, MJ presented with a personalized golf cart by Dr. J and Moses Malone. How sweet is that? Special moment pregame and the familiar announcement.
North Carolina head guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
Yes, they brought back the old PA voice at the old Chicago Stadium, Ray Clay, for the announcement. Then they played ball in the first quarter. Michael ready, and you hope there would be like a 45-point night. The jumper early ties the game at 11, but Michael Jordan would struggle. It's kind of the way the season was. Every time you went to a Wizards game, you'd hope it would be a big MJ night, but it was just a lot of jump shots, some short, some long, struggling. First quarter, 4 points, 2 of 8 field goals. Everything looked the same except the finishes. Those all used to go in. They did not. Meantime, the Sixers were playing for their playoff hopes at home. Still the focus on Jordan. Nice feed to Kwame Brown. One more look at one of Michael's last assists in his brilliant career to the enigmatic Kwame Brown. Michael didn't like Tommy Nunez's call.
Hit to the cove. Michael, I didn't see 2 hands on him, Michael. But I believe you. But I believe you. I only saw the 1 hand on it.
Tommy's on his way out. He's retiring as well. Last Michael Jordan dunk ever, right there at the end of the half. He had 9 at the break on 4 of 11 shooting. Hold on to that one. You'll never see another one again. Still down big at the half. And here's Dan.
Third quarter, Michael came out hot with a couple of jumpers. The fadeaway. The Wizards are down 18. Michael, the jumper over Eric Snow. He was 6 of 15 from the floor. The Wizards are down 13. Late in the third, MJ would take a seat, and the Sixers took advantage. Sixers off and running. Iverson behind the back to Aaron McKee. Sixers up by 23. Under a minute in the third, it's Iverson. The deflection misses the lay-in, but Keith Van Horn, Sixers by 25 after 3. And Mike can only watch. It's been a familiar watch for him with this team struggling, but the fans want one more glimpse. Jordan would oblige. He needed 2 more points to average 20 points for the season at age 40. And Michael Jordan, his scoring career ends with a pair of free throws. He leaves to a standing ovation. A standing ovation not only from the fans, his teammates, but also from the opposition as AI applauds. MJ says goodbye. He's done. Final line for Michael, 15 points, 6 of 15 from the floor. He played 28 minutes. In his first NBA game against Washington, 16 points, 5 of 16 from the field. Here's Michael Jordan unplugged.
Now I guess it hits me that I'm not going to be in a uniform anymore. So, and that's not a terrible feeling. I'm not. I don't. It's not terrible. It's something that I've come to grips with, and it's time. It's time. And I've seen a lot of people say my first time, my second time. This is the final retirement. You don't have to worry about me putting on another uniform. But and I feel it. I feel it. And I welcome the time away from the game. When you're gonna give up something that you love, obviously it's an emotional situation. And I dealt with it. I came to grips with it. Before tonight. And tonight just brings back what impact you've had on people, not just in Chicago, not just in Washington D.C., but everywhere that you played. And to hear them yell and to hear them pay their respects that way, it's a chilling event, and it felt that way. I felt proud about what I've done over the years playing the game. But in terms of me, I'm happy with that. I think I can move on without a problem. I never took the game for granted. I was very true to the game, and the game was very true to me. It was just that simple. The NBA is fun. We had a lot of young players who are starting to come into their own and learning more about their game and understanding the sacrifices of becoming team players, and learning how to do that within a structured system, from KG to Iverson to Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, Duncan. All these guys that I named have learned how to involve their teammates. And you still got some young players on the horizon who's going to continue to do that. Vince, those players are starting to understand that you don't do it by yourself anymore. You have to involve other players, and that's the system that I want in Washington D.C. I walk away happy. I've given everything I could to the game of basketball physically. I can still contribute mentally, but I've given everything physically that I could to the game.
So the final numbers of Michael Jordan. NBA's all-time leading scorer as far as average goes, both in the regular season and the playoffs, 32,292 career points. That's third on the all-time list, trailing only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone.